Let's talk about the ideal number of rules to add to a trading strategy. My name's Dave Mabe. I've been trading 25 plus strategies for over 20 years. And this question comes from Chip, a member of my mailing list. He asks, what's the sweet spot for the ideal number of columns to filter on for a strategy? The podcast kind of makes it sound like you have a signal, filter based on a couple of columns and done. But I'm guessing it's more than that. So Chip is alluding to the podcast I host called Line Your Own Pockets, where we talk about creating strategies and automating trades. And there's not a hard and fast rule for an ideal number of rules to apply to a strategy. It's going to depend on the strategy itself. You definitely want to minimize the number of rules you apply to a strategy. So you're going to want to apply more optimal rules. So you're really looking for columns that have high predictive value and are not related to other columns that you've already added to the strategy. That's going to help you come up with a more robust strategy that works well over time. There's a nice quote that I like for determining, when you've gone too far. And that is, if you torture your data enough, it will confess to anything. So you want to be careful and mindful about torturing your data too hard or too much. And it comes from just experience over time. You kind of get a sense of when you're doing this. And so that's going to come from experience. But yeah, in general, you want to start with a large number of trades, add filters that optimize the strategy in an intelligent way and ones that make sense. I like to say they tell a coherent story with what the strategy is trying to do. But in general, you want to try to keep these to a minimum. Great question. Talk to you next time.